Hey Libra, I'm Empress Rose. Welcome to your reading. These are general readings, so we're going to take what works, leave what doesn't, as with everything in life. And if I don't catch your wavelength or storyline on this reading, feel free to check your other major placements. Major placements are Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And, in my opinion, anything that you just learned about or fascinated about. And you can totally watch whatever videos you want. Because if we're taking what works and leaving what doesn't, there's no harm in that. And it's only problematic if you tend to shoehorn whatever reading you're watching and try to force it to fit your life or force your life to fit that. So I'm starting with my monster deck here, the Work Your Light Oracle and Moonology. Ooh, we got a reversal. I love those. Let's see. Anything else? Anything else for Libras this week? It's a big fat deck. It was stingy for everybody except Virgo. Virgo, it just sort of, I had to start everything over again because it gave me like 30 cards. 20 cards, I don't know. A lot of cards. All right, here's what we have for Libra. Oh, baby, yeah, I love this. Well, we've got a new start is coming. That's beautiful. I mean, nice. A new start coming. And I love this, prosperity lies ahead. Well, maybe not monetary, but abundance. There's some sort of abundance lying ahead. I do like prosperity lies ahead, though. That looks awesome. New moon in Taurus, a new beginning in sort of earthly. I do see the earth signs as also representing time, expenditures. So more time, more money lying ahead, some sort of abundance coming in. A new start in abundance. I love this bowl here, this Taurus, this a strong new start lies ahead. That's cool. And then we have birthing a new age. Yeah. Oh my gosh, we've got 3 new beginnings. 3 new beginnings from each, I don't know, from just a variety of representations here. So a new start is coming. New moon in Taurus, prosperity lies ahead. Are you getting a new job? Are you getting a new job offer? Birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. I believe this is your world. I believe you're dreaming a new world for yourself into being, a new world into being. That's really beautiful. You're standing at the center of a new creation. It's like, it's the beginning of something, well, we've got a beginning here, 3 times over. And the beginning of something that sends ripples out and really changes and transforms your life and possibly even the world and the universe. I mean, not to make too much of it, but we're all part of the universe. We're all integral pieces of this universe. We're all integral pieces of the world. We're all integral pieces of society and humanity. I mean, we're 1/7 billionth of that, but what happens to us does ripple out. Birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Cool. Maybe you're getting some new ideas for money-making ventures this week. It's exciting. This is an exciting read so far. So now we're going to head over to the Santa Muerte deck for a more traditional tarot type spread here. Libra, this is your past, your present, your inner landscape, what's at issue, your environment, your to-do list, and your possible outcome. Well, okie doke then. All right, so in your recent past, you have left something behind. So our Fool card is about stepping into, this is 6 of Swords. This is not the Fool card if you're not familiar with this deck. But the Fool card sees something they want and goes towards it. I was contrasting this earlier. This is the 6 of Swords card. This is, you don't even know where you're going, but you know where you're leaving. It's the devil you know has become so much worse than the devil you don't know that you'd rather prefer anything out there to what you're leaving behind here. There's even, you're heading out onto open waters. There's a storm going on out there. The shore is far away. You'd rather risk all of that than stay where you've been. Where you've been has become completely unacceptable. acceptable. You do have a fairy captain here, so you're being watched over. You've been watched over. The passage, if not perfectly safe, will be at least guided. Someone knows where they're going here, at least. And you do have some assistance and help with this journey, with this movement forward. In your current situation, this is you, this is someone you know, or a vibe. This is King of Wands, someone that's pointing the way. We have someone, oh, that's funny. I've never said that before about the Six of Swords, about you have a guide that knows the way. And then here you really do have a guide that knows the way. This is a king, very charismatic. People listen to this person, they follow this person, they're pointing the way. They've got great ideas. They can lead. They've got leadership skills, really great, amazing ideas. They're here to guide and help. Look, they're even going the same direction. They're both. You have a guide here. You have someone helping you. You left something behind that wasn't working, but now you've got some sort of charismatic leader here. This could be you. This could be you stepping into sort of a leadership position, or this could be somebody you know, really guiding you, helping you, seeing what lies ahead. They've already been down this path, and they know how to take you down to this path. They know where they're going, and they know where you need to be, and they're guiding you, leading you. In your inner landscape, you have a Six of Wands, another 6 card. And we have 6 of Pentacles too. That means something. Hold on. Well, I'm glad I looked that up. I'm glad I noticed that and looked that up. 3 6s, because it's never happened before that I've gotten 3 of one thing. So I've never bothered memorizing that. 3 6s talks about material gain, which is very fascinating because we have prosperity ahead. So you could be, with this King of Wands, you could be getting a promotion, or you could be having somebody looking out for you, ready to bring something in for you, or showing you the way towards something more prosperous, or offering you a job, somebody who's in charge of a lot of things, offering you some sort of job or position. So in your inner landscape, you have 6 of Wands. You're really thinking about what you need in your life right now and what you don't need in your life right now. Getting rid of weeds, getting rid of things that have already outlived their usefulness. You know, when we harvest our corn, we don't need the corn stalk anymore. We're done with it. We get to chop it down. Or there could be things that you just don't want to grow anymore in your garden. This is really, we have a gardener card in the Oracle of Mystical Moments deck that I use sometimes. And this is sort of it for me. This 6 of Wands is sort of this, picking and choosing what's in your garden. This may stress you out. This may cause some like if you have to give, are you going to have to give something up for this new opportunity, or for this new prosperity? Man, I mean, with this prosperity lies ahead, I really think you're being assured that not to worry about your finances right now. I mean, not to worry, obviously not to go wild and be irresponsible. How would that make sense? But some prosperity may be coming in for you. But decisions may need to be made about what are you going to let go of? What are you going to quit? I am a person made up entirely of side gigs. So if something bigger came in, I'd have to make some decisions about which side gigs to let go of. I love them all. Not equally, but I do love them all. And then what's at issue here is the Page of Pentacles. This is somebody learning about money, just starting out. But she's in reverse, this Page of Pentacles. So maybe, something at issue is maybe not, you haven't been very focused on your money. You haven't been very focused on earning something, and you haven't been very focused on, so wait, I want to go back to 6 of Wands. You might be hoping to get rid of something, some things out of your life, or you might be worried about it. Like you're gonna have to thin the herd, so to speak, of your life, and get rid of things that just aren't working for you here. You've already gotten what you need out of them, so you don't need them anymore. But then we have this Page of Pentacles of what's at issue. So it does have to deal with money. It could be having to deal with not having enough money. She's learning about money. She's just beginning to collect money. So it could be that you're not collecting. It's in reverse. So either you're not learning about money, you're not having the money that you do have. I mean, you're not collecting the money that sort of you've earned. And that you're beginning to earn, it hasn't really come in yet, or isn't coming in. The money that you were expecting isn't coming in at this point, or you were expecting more success, or you don't have time because, right, I'm starting to see the Pentacles as time and money, or money, right? So you just haven't had very much time lately, or some time management issues. So this Page of Pentacles, you should be, in the upright, it's about starting out on your path, starting out on a career. Maybe you don't have a career start. Maybe you don't, it's just not clear to you where this is all going. You're not really learning. Yeah, there's just a lack of clarity around time and money. There could be time and money pressures. Yeah, she's supposed to be gathering what's hers, what she's earned, and sort of at the beginning of, okay, I'm starting to get my dues here. I've paid my dues. I'm starting to get what's mine, but she's not. Something's it disrupted the flow of money and time here. In your current environment, you have this Five of Swords. I don't see how this fits in with all this, but this is just it's a lose-lose situation. There's no easy way out. You're going to have to lose something. This could be what you're worried about in the Six of Wands, is this losing of something, right? You're having to get rid of, you're looking at having to get rid of something in order to get this prosperity. In order for this new start to come, you may have to get rid of some things, or with the new start, it's just going to demand that you call your time and money herd here, or what, there's some sort of calling or harvesting or choices that need to be made. They are not going to be easy choices. Things in your environment, it's not going to be obvious, and you may lose something in the process. So we've got prosperity lies ahead. We've got monetary gain here, but it's not going to be simple. It's not going to be a simple, easy decision. There's not going to be a clear winner. It's going to be there's something in your environment that's, well, maybe that's not relating to this decision in this Wands. Maybe it's just like between a rock and a hard place in your environment. It's asking you, the situations that you're in, there might be a situation that you're in that's asking you to make really difficult choices about what your priority is. And, it's lose-lose situation. You're not going to come out a clear winner here. There are difficulties. It's a rock and a hard place sort of situation. And it's not exactly clear what you need to do, or how this is all, this is like you were chased by one gang into an alley, and then there's another gang in the alley, and you're boxed in with them. And so choose which gang you'd like to kill you, basically. Or, you've hurt the mob somehow, and they're going to take a finger for that, and you get to pick which finger. So there's a choice, but it's a shitty choice, and so your environment seems to have just a series of shitty choices in it, or just a shitty choice. Your environment's offering you crappy choices right now. Your to-do list is Six of Pentacles. I called this Nine of Pentacles the other day. It's not very clear to me. The six, they're on the side, right? So which way am I reading it? I don't know. Is this a 9? Is this a 6? Is this a 9? People, I don't know if we've got 6s or 9s here now. I was like, No, those are 9s. Sorry. Backing up. We do not have 3 6s here. I was like, that's never happened before. We do still have this though. Nothing, no problematic design is going to change this thing. Prosperity lies ahead. This is the 6 of Swords. I know that one. This is the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands. It's time for you to make some decisions. It's the same because this card cues me to the story. So we don't need to reread that one, because that image is what I was reading. What the hell? Why is this there's some real design flaw with this. And then we have the 9 of Pentacles. I was like, I swear this is the 9 of Pentacles. So what's going on here? Okay, so the 9 of Pentacles. And then we have, so that's being proud of how far you've come, being proud of where you're at and reaching for the next level. This King of Wands, it sits right underneath this King of Wands. So this King of Wands may help you reach the next level, maybe pointing and directing you towards how you reach the next level. But this is being proud of how far you've come, what you've done, what you've grown already in your garden, how much money you have been capable of making, being proud of that, taking a moment to be happy with where you're at. This is clearly a career reading. So where you're at, it would be really hard to make this a relationship reading. Yep, I haven't even thought of that once in this whole reading, that this could be a relationship. So maybe it is for you, but in general, I think this is where we're going. So this is being proud of how far you have come, how much money you have made, what you have been able to do. So that's being proud of that and being happy with that. And then looking beyond, what's next? What's next? How do I reach the next level? And there will be sacrifices that need to be made. We have 2 cards where you're getting rid of things or making sacrifices. This 9 of Wands and this 5 of Swords, where you're making sacrifices, and you're having to make some tough decisions and some tough choices. But here's where you got to be proud of how far you've come. Be proud of that, and then looking towards the future, looking towards what's next and what's the next level. How do you level up? What's the next step for you? So figuring out some next steps, perhaps this King of Wands has something for you, or perhaps you come into this King of Wands energy, but somehow there's some sort of charismatic leadership energy that's helping you see and find the next step. And then where you go, I love this. Nice clarity. It's going to be very clear what you need to get rid of. It's going to be very clear, these decisions that are so difficult and wrenching to make. But the Sun card, clarity, growth, understanding, really, really fabulous, happy energy, a lot of growth, a lot of, whatever sort of decision-making process that you're worried about, it's going to be really clear for you. The path is going to be clear. You need to start thinking of next steps, being proud of where you're at and how far you've come. But ahead lies some clarity and a lot of happiness. I mean, I really love this Sun card with this prosperity lies ahead and a new start coming. I like that combination for you. Just that clarity. It's really funny because this whole reading, I take the way that the reading comes in as part of the message. So there was some confusion. There was some, it wasn't really clear to me until I got to the Sun card. I was like, what is going on? I'm fumbling through this. And then we got to the Sun card and I was like, oh, Sun clarity. So I would take that as part of the message, that there might be some confusion, some difficulty figuring out what to do, figuring out what's going on, figuring out if something's a 6 or a 9. But now that I'm thinking about it, there's a 5 here, so it's very obvious. Anyway. So, all right, we're going to move on to the wild Kuan Yin Oracle. This was a wild reading for me, especially that 6 and 9 issue. What a dumb idea to have 2 numbers and then to set them on the side like this on these cards. All right, All right, I'll stop complaining about my Santa Muerte cards. I love you, Santa Muerte cards. You have been wonderful. Wonderful to read. Anything from the Kuan Yin? Yes. Okay. Oh, this reminds me of when I had cows and they'd like to watch the sunset. Or maybe it's the sunrise we're watching. It's kind of got that light. I think this is a yak, though. Now is the time. Now is the time to be open to what will be. Embrace your destiny, beloved. It is calling you forward even while it's hurtling towards you. Your time is now. That sounds beautiful and exciting, doesn't it? So, Libra, overall, I felt like this reading was actually really positive and really great for you. You've got some helpers, you've got some leadership coming in, you'll have to make some decisions, and Libras tend to be a little indecisive. But a new start's coming, prosperity lies ahead, the time is now, it's hurtling towards you. You're birthing a new age, you're moving forward, moving up pretty fast. I love this sun card coming at you. The sun is rising. Oh my gosh, I love this. And then we have the sun. See, they're watching the sunrise. There we go. All right, Libra, have a wonderful week. Thank you so much for your likes, your comments, and your subscribes. I really appreciate it.